morning, good afternoon, good evening. Assuming I have pressed all the right buttons, we are recording and streaming both into Zoom and out on YouTube Live. So happy Friday. We're going to do Between Heaven and Earth today and finish up with the postures that are typically done with that set. But we'll begin with joint rotations today. We'll just do the upper body because we get the others in our spiraling portion of Between Heaven and Earth. So let's start out with the fingers spread nice and wide, and then just begin working your fingers. Just tire out the fingers a little bit, and you can kind of wave your hands around, just keeping those fingers moving. Once we have your fingers nice and tired, let's go ahead and interlock them and begin the spiral around the wrists. And we'll take a few in each direction. The hands, shake them out a little bit. Bring the elbows into the body and let's begin to spiral around the elbows. Hands can either be open or in loose fists. Like the wrists, we want to go in both directions, so switch that around. Let's take it out to the shoulders. Let's bring the fingertips in, touching the shoulders if you can. Bring your elbows forward and then down and back. All the way up around. All the way through the shoulder joints. You hear some cracking and popping going on. In our day-to-day life, don't always get through movement of all the shoulder joints. And let's take these in the other direction as well. And let's begin to deepen out the breath. Breathing in through the nose if you're able. Taking the out breath through either the mouth or nose. Relax everything back down to our neutral starting position. Let's connect to that breath. So take a hand out, palm up, breathe in, draw that back, spiral it in the back, swing the back of the hand forward as you breathe out. Slowing the body down now, moving with the breath. This long breath in, slowly sweeping the hand back and spiraling it. Breath out as you bring it back to the front, and again spiral it, bringing the palm up, drawing it back. Switch sides here, so one more on this side, the other hand ready, and change over. more single. Let's get the other hand ready. And let's take them both together for a few to finish it off. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's take one more. Breathing out to the front. And then breathing in. So the hands close down over the lower dantian. Breath out. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. Pulling that breath down deep into the belly. Begin the set today with activating the center. So let's begin to circle around the lower belly. Just a gentle pressure, gentle massage. Let's change the direction we're circling. Just breathing naturally through this portion, we call activating the center. I'll pick the breath back up as we move on to expanding the body space. So let the arms just relax to the side. And breathing in, hands come up, palms facing each other. Breathing out, palms go to the sides. Long breath out as you look first over one hand, sweeping the head across, looking out over the other side. Breathe in, bring the hands back toward each other. We'll stay on the same starting side. Breathing out, gaze over one hand and then the other. One more time, starting on that side. And now, same motion, but start your head, your gaze to the other side first as you breathe out. Breathing in, the hands come back together. One more to the sides, and then we'll expand the body space high and low. Hands come back together, and then one goes high, one goes low, looking first up, and then down. Bring the hands back together, keeping the same hand on top. One palm high, one pushes low. Eyes follow the top hand first, and then looking over the bottom hand. Breathing in as the hands come back together. Breathing out, long breath out. One more time with this hand on top. And as the hands come back together, let them pass each other. Letting the other hand take the top position. Breathing out, looking high and looking low. And last one, high and low. And we'll finish up with a set going front and back. Looking first to the back, then to the front. Breathing in, hands come back together. Same hand out front. Breathing out, looking back, looking front. Big breath in as the hands come back together. Long breath out. Last one with this hand in front. And let's even it out, doing our last 5 with the other hand out front. Last one as we finish up, expanding the body space. And letting the hands float back down to our neutral Wuji position. Along the microcosmic orbit. Hands come up, drawing the energy up the back and over the crown of the head. Palms turn over, pressing down in the front, pulling the energy down the front. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time, arms coming up the outside, pulling the energy up and over the back, pressing down in the front. And let's reverse direction of that microcosmic orbit, lifting in the front, drawing the energy up and over, down the back. Still breathing in as we rise, and breathing out as we draw the energy down. Last one, the microcosmic orbit. And setting up for the next one. One hand in the front, palm facing the body. The other hand to the back, palm facing the body. Breathe in, turn. Breathe out, come all the way across, let the hands change places. Breathing in and breathing out. Last time, breathing in this direction. Breathe out and hold over here. And then breathe in. Come on across, breathe out. Last time, breathe in, coming all the way across, breathing out, and then relaxing back to the middle. Breathing in, arms come up, elbows fold in, hands just above the shoulders, let the body dip down. Breathe out, press overhead. Breathe in, body dips down as much as is comfortable. Breathe out, press overhead. Feeling grounded. Roots of the tree into the ground. Hands extending heavenward. Pressing out overhead. This is roots and branches. Let's take one more here. And then release down. Hands come down, and just put them on your waist. Shift your weight to one side, and we're going to spiral the energy up the body, starting with the ankles, legs. Get your whole leg involved there as you turn around. One ankle, get a few turns in one direction, and then change the direction, come around the other way. No pattern to the breath through this sequence here. Just breathe deeply, rhythmically. Let's take that over to the other side, shift the weight. A few turns in each direction. Relax it back to center. Hip circles. So continue up the body. Head staying mostly stationary. Here, we'll finish our spiraling. The full upper torso turning. And again, a few turns in each direction. Relax it back to center. Let one hand float overhead, palm turned toward the sky. And drawing circles, stirring the clouds. A few circles in one direction. And then change the direction of your circles. Stir the clouds both clockwise and counterclockwise. Relax that hand down, let the other one come out to play. Stirring the clouds with the other hand. And a few times drawing your circles in each direction. relax the hand back down. Now my entire upper torso, let your head, neck, spine stay neutral. The whole upper torso around, head drawing a big circle. And like the others, we want to take a few in each direction. Let's relax it back to the center and connect to the energy above and below. Just pause here for a few breaths. And on an out breath, the hands slowly come back down. And we just stand here in the energy field. We're moving on to our postures. Let's toe heel out just a tad wider than hips for these. Turn the palms to the back. Raise the fingertips so palms are facing the floor. The body sink down just a bit. Feel a little bit of tension like you're sitting on the edge of a tall stool. And we'll just pause in each of the postures for about 5 breaths. Upper torso is nice and erect. You should imagine a line from the ground through the spine, out the top of the head. On an inhale, let the arms float up to about shoulder height, palms facing the floor. The rest of the body stays as it was. First of 2 variations of the Iron Cross. Simply turn your palms skyward. This time, on your next exhale, bring the arms forward, turn the palms in toward one another, bring the fingertips in, close but not touching. Consciously sink the elbows and soften the shoulders. Final posture, standing post. Next exhale, the hand palms flatten, the Hands float down as you toe heel back into neutral. And we take it into the close. Rising, turning the palms over at the top. Breathe out as you press the palms, regulating the chi. One more time. This time at the bottom, hands separate. Toss one away. Let it float all the way overhead, down the front of the body, down the middle. Breathing out here. Other side. Breathing in. Let your eyes follow the hand as it moves. Breathing out. One more on each side. Last one. And let the hands come all the way back together. Hand over the lower dantian. Just a little bit below the navel. Close your eyes. Maybe bring your feet in a little closer. A little better balance. If you feel yourself start to sway, just relax into that. And just sway like a branch in the breeze. Just take one more deep breath in. As you release that breath, release the hands to the sides, open the eyes, give everything a little shake out. Thanks for joining me to close out our week. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday and a great weekend. Namaste.